we're back. We're live again. Hi Kurt, I've missed you.
Again.
By the end of it, we'll be punching each other, I'm sure.
But
anyway.
now we have the funnest job actually, because now we're just sitting here and we're looking at some cool videos
Exactly.
and we can chat about it.
Yeah, but you know what? I watch it going, I want to be part of it again.
Oh yeah,
It's hard. I imagine
yeah.
you've got the same
So that's the
feelings,
number
right?
2 best thing. It's not the number 1 best thing, it's the number 2 best thing.
I know.
But it will still be fun just to sit here and what we're going to see them on the screen at the same time. They are the judged rounds
looking
now.
forward to it.
Yeah.
I just did we just covered the females, and it's an interesting round. It really does suit a good 10 can make or break it.
Really? So you were just here with the Fusion, the
Fusion
Canadian team.
Did a great round. I think they scored a 21 on that round.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
oh,
I think
excellent.
NFTO and Volition are joint second with a 19.
So the Fusion is in first.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, very good.
Pretty much as I thought, and it's
yeah, well, that's fantastic for them.
And how was you were watching the live AAA? And how was that? Did you see any interesting stuff going in there? Interesting engineering?
Yeah, the whole bunch of top teams behind Hayabusa are all like very interesting to watch them. And they're all on about the same level. So we will see a battle here for the second place.
Yeah.
Hayabusa is
far ahead, right?
Yeah.
I watched their round as well from down here.
Yeah, Hayabusa is on a different planet, and we knew that before.
We
but
got Savolo.
Okay, here we go.
So one of the South African teams, and it's South African indoor nationals here at the moment with Jazz Republic. It's a nice entrance into the tunnel.
I think it's the outdoor national team. The indoor
no, but they're competing with Jazz Republic, and they have nationals next week.
The outdoor nations, but the World Challenge, it's kind of an interesting thing, is the official qualification event on the indoor.
Challenge, yeah, no, it's brilliant. It's great. Savannah looking really good, you know. They've been out in Arizona training with Thomas Hughes, and they're doing some great stuff. Deb Lamsley has moved into a new slot as the inside centre. It's a good round.
It looks like airspeed, very clean, very organized, very technically very correct.
And they're only going to get faster. You know, they're nice and technical, but it's only going to get faster.
Well, you know, Thomas is coaching them, so he coaches them what they are doing.
Yes, exactly. As you would, right?
It's not a bad thing.
No. Thomas Hughes knows what he's doing, I think. Now we have Chimera. So this is the other Woods.
Yeah, it's the
James
other
Woods' team. Katie is here around if anybody's looking for her. And these guys are looking really good, you know. I've been watching them in the tunnel. They've got a couple of pretty inexperienced flyers on this team, but they're gelled really well together as teammates. And they've been doing quite a bit of training, and Katie's been coaching them.
It's coaching, okay, that would be my question now. There's a penalty. Yeah, that wasn't the finish of the 2 wasn't complete, I believe. And
it's a nice technique to their 10s as well.
Yeah, so that would be my question, if Katie is coaching her little brother, and obviously she is. She doesn't seem to have any plans for herself recently.
Not at the moment. 2 busts there for Chimera, which is unfortunate.
16, two penalties, 18. So they were pace-wise only 1 point behind Savolo actually. So 19, what's 19? 19 is the start of the block. Woohoo! So whoever gets beyond past the 19 is already on the next level up on scoring.
It's pretty good, huh? So these guys have probably done about, I don't know, an hour's training together. So it's part of half of ex-Voodoo, and Jeremy from Unagi, formerly Unagi, and DWS, and Helen Arnold, who's been a very experienced FS competitor.
Yeah, the Voodoo seems to split up now for good.
Yes, it seems like it's the case.
It's kind of a sad thing. One of the longest standing forward projects in the history and in the sport.
1 bus there for Boohoo.
But they're still around, 1. So they had, okay, so that's not close to the other ones. So 1 clean round so far only.
Just 1.
Penalties.
It's interesting though, because like, a lot of what we're watching is some mixture of scratch teams and some of the more experienced teams, the clean team like Savola, who train together. Scratch teams come in and we want to prove ourselves, we want to go faster, and that's where you see the mistakes can happen with the scratch teams.
Yeah. Well, it has to be like that.
ACN.
The training and should be rewarded.
One of the play coach teams I'm really intrigued to watch fly.
Rai Jensen, reigning 4-way world champion. There he is with his blue jumpsuit. Let's see.
There's a bus there. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's surely a team that is not hesitating to go, wow, that was an interesting freestyle, a little extra move.
Yeah, a little bit of height issues there, I think.
I haven't seen...
Hari on the close of the two.
Yeah, I haven't seen something like this in a while. But it's a good pace.
They've been training quite hard, ACM. They've been training out in Belgium, I believe, and in Dubai.
Wasn't James Wood on that ACM team also
last year
or so?
Yeah, they stood back. ACM have reformed, and they're now reformed with Mark Fletcher on point. Hari and Gareth have continued, and they've brought in Roy as their player coach. They've done quite a lot of tunnel time. It'll be interesting to see how they are in the air.
Yeah.
So Jed, who's also presenting, is their cameraman, so I'll be watching avidly to see how they get on. Now we have a Russian team, Barguzin.
Yep. So that was another, nobody has been close to the 19 yet.
No, not yet.
But Barguzin has the potential for that, obviously with the two former 8-way world champions and 4-way bronze medalists in 2000.
They look quite comfortable in the tunnel. I was watching them, and because I never know about Barguzin, when the Russians form their teams, there's always so much talent in there. You know you're always going to get to watch something pretty good.
Yes.
And we are watching something. Oh, it's a bus there.
Another penalty there too, but there's still 7 seconds to go, so they will get to the 19 no matter what. The penalties are already deducted from the score that we see there, so that's a 21.
Yep.
And that's a high score so far.
Equaling Fuson's round, the ladies.
Yeah, right. They had a 21. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't see it. I'm sad. No, we're not going to see that now. So
it's interesting. I mean, you're going to have I'm sure we're going to be talking about open versus female versus whether we should have it or not. And I think it'll be interesting to see because the flying girls are flying in the open category.
Yes,
we're going to be
coming
watching them
soon. Yeah,
I'm very excited about watching that.
We saw already earlier, and it looks like they're flying really two different styles.
Yes.
Interesting.
Very different, isn't it?
It's very different. Yeah.
It's very. I've obviously having competed against them, watching their videos and stuff is very interesting to watch how they fly.
Yeah. Two different coaches, two different styles. So we'll get into that later.
Another player coach team, Steve Hamilton. These guys have been training really hard as well, so it'll be good to watch them.
They have training a lot. They've been training a lot.
They've done some time in the tunnel, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And they've been looking good.
Yeah, I mean Steve Hamilton, he knows it all. He has done it all. So having him in the lineup now, who left? Which slot was open?
I think Cy Guest has left. He's got work commitments he's had to take up. But so Pete Mather steps into the point slot, and Steve steps into the outside centre slot. It's the same on the back as it has been. And these guys are generally this is the first round, and I'm sure they're thinking, okay, they're going to ramp it up in time. But
there is a 19. That's that's the start of block 10.
Exactly.
So they almost closed it, so they were close to the 20.
It's good to see Rhythm. I haven't seen
Rhythm.
Yes.
Rhythm, interestingly, they looked at the Paraclete Indoor Championship.
Yes.
They looked a lot better than at the Shamrock Showdown Outdoor competition. They have already completed 2 10-round meets this year. And I'm expecting a lot from them actually at the indoor meet here again. They said they are still cautious with outdoor competition, but they are well trained already as a team in the tunnel. So they will be in contention here for the second place.
You're watching their 10s closing, they're fantastic 10s to watch. It's like,
also
they're
very
close
clean,
together, very clean,
nice, very well organized.
And it's great to see that.
So it's 23 going to the 24 already. So that's
almost on.
That's will be very competitive for the second place, I believe. 23 going beyond 23 will be.
We'll see.
Will be the goal for other teams, and there's one of the other teams.
Yes, definitely.
Qatar Tigers. Let's see how far they get. I think I saw a few little hesitations or flaws.
I did too. But they came down with smiles on their faces, which I love to see.
Yeah, they always. It's a happy team. And I mentioned this earlier with Leslie, but it's quite amazing too because they were all AFF students together in 2008 in Deland.
It's amazing.
All 4 of them were.
See how far they've come.
Yes, and they're having a good time. Wherever they go, whatever they do, they have good dynamics.
It's good.
22.
They had a little bit of a breakdown, a semi-breakdown towards the end there, but it was okay.
22. So rhythm is so far on top with a 23. And the Fusion team with a 21 right behind it. And
Thunder.
Thunder.
One of my favorites.
Thunder, yes.
I'm going to fill up the whole tunnel now.
Yeah, just passionate guys. So let's see what
if
they...
If any team out there wants to see what it's like if you just be patient and stay together as a team and keep plugging away at it, Thunder's the team to watch.
That is so true, Ray. I mean, that is so true. You don't have to train you don't have to make 300, 400 jumps every year. If you just stay together and you will become better every year, it's guaranteed.
It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, but if you split up and always look for better lineups and better people, you know, it's not the successful way how to build a team. Look at this, 23 for Thunder, yay! Good. So they're matching rhythm in first.
It's funny because Thunder are all big guys, and to me they look. It just looks like slower than say a smaller because they're big, huge guys. They fill up the tunnel.
Well,
then when they stop,
come on, don't.
but when they get going, it's great to watch.
They're in good shape.
And now we have the French team.
Okay, now here we go. That's the open class team, right?
Oh yeah, the open. They look strong.
That was a firework of energy.
Yeah. Great to see.
It's a French style. We have seen that kind of, later on. You will talk to Martial Ferré.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's an example for French energy.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we see here with the open class team. I look forward to see that internal French race between the open class team.
The open class team, Wimby.
Very good so far, and Wemby, right? Coming soon. So they are passing the 23 here. That will be the high score for the round. 25, 24, 25 almost complete. All right, excellent.
And now we have the girls.
Martial's brother Marianne is coaching that team, and here are the girls. Yeah, all right.
Matthew being coached.
Go girls!
Look at them
Who are you rooting for? The girls
I'm rooting for the girls.
Well, Laurence is in the other team,
I know.
so
I can't help it. But I watch the girls fly, and towards the end, I'd love to have to see how close they get to Hayabusa, so I can have Clementine and Dennis on the couch together.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, that's a penalty. Yeah. I think Laurence is probably the first French female competitor in the open class lineup in France. Yeah. So it's also very special. Well, they're still getting to the. Another one. 22, 24 down to. So 24 would have been the high score.
High score, yeah.
Okay, so pace-wise, they're
on the pace.
Up to speed. 2 penalties. I would like to see that actually in
maybe we'll see on the replays.
Maybe later we'll see some replays.
We'll have a bit of analysis. Oh, Black Cat.
Where's Black Cat?
I love watching Black Cat.
Another medal contender. So they are coming in a bunch here now.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt that they will be on that 20, something between 21 and 23 guaranteed too. They have their A lineup here. They have actually 2 4-way lineups.
Do they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the 1 4-way lineup that they train with is with Valery Gildasov. That's their sponsor. Yeah. And the competitions they do with Alexander Kwashor, who is highly talented, highly experienced, one of the best Russian 4-way competitors probably ever. So they had 20. They had a 22 down to 21.
So this is an A team, you say, yeah?
That's the A team. That's a competitive team.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
And they also.
I like these type of rounds because you throw in a couple of blocks, it makes everything nice and tight. And then later on, we're going to have a couple of faster rounds and see if there are any breakdowns in that. So Tenanin, the Mauritanian team.
You know who is in that lineup? That's your next interview partner.
We have Martial
he is with a
and
green
Marco.
helmet.
Yeah.
Let's watch him. Martial, let's watch you. Let's look at him. He's a former 4-way and 8-way world champion in France. And
he likes to go into battle, does Martial. There's a bus there as well. I'm not seeing them, so it'd be good to see the score sheets and some slowdown.
Extremely passionate.
And another one.
Penalty. Oh, ouchie. Well, but you know what? They look good.
Exactly.
Technically, they were at the beginning.
And they're looking better and better from Windor, from what I saw at Windor, from what I'm seeing now.
Yes.
They're getting better.
So there's obvious progression, and it's not easy to have one, a lower experienced guy from Morocco, super nice guy. Mauritanian, sorry. Super nice guy, and he puts his resources into the project, and then
Satori.
it's great to see them advance, get better. Satori XL.
Satori. Some of the members of these teams have been coaching me for years.
Let's see. This will be interesting to see now, because will they be able to get into that into contention with the other teams who are in the in the race for the second, third?
I should hope so.
Place?
The thing with Satori is they're training outdoors as well as indoors, and they're mainly concentrating the outdoors because of the Mondial. So, but you have so much experience in this team and in this lineup.
And it looks like they will. They showed this a few times already at the Shamrock Showdown, a few rounds ahead on. Now they were definitely in the mix there. Look at this, nice. 23. XL.
Very
excellent.
good.
Yeah, awesome. We're seeing that together with the crowd here actually. So we heard a few hands there in the background.
Yeah. Myself included.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah,
right.
Wemby.
Wemby, that's Wemby.
See what's going on here.
Wemby, what is Wemby actually? Wemby is a funny name for, what is it?
Didn't you ask? Do you know?
I know what it is.
I don't know, you tell me.
It's a wind tunnel, it's a name for a wind tunnel.
Wimby Lille, right?
Wimby Lille, yeah. So I don't know what the name actually means, but it stands for high level four-way competition at least.
It's great.
Julien Degang, former four-way world champion, has brought different lineups to all those events, Clash and World.
I know, I watched Wimby in Windor, and they had Katie flying the other continuity then, and now they're all.
Now they have Perrine Sanchez in there, right? Former, reigning four-way world champion in four-way women from Brazil. 21, well, a little not clean enough to be, the 20. There's one penalty, so 22. So here they are, our standing indoor and outdoor world champions.
And you know what? I always say it. 2 is one of their best blocks. They're 2.
On a different planet.
They're not only on a different planet, but.
So what do you think they score here, quickly?
I don't know, 23, 24. Well, it won't be that much further in front. 25, 26 maybe. Yeah,
Which
26.
Would be huge now if they get to the 26.
Actually, okay, I'll go 26 because I'm watching it count down.
No, you're cheating. 26, I think, would be the max score. They will get it. Yeah, they will get it. Maybe even more than that.
Oh, we both got.
Well, the 27 comes quickly after the 26.
Yeah, well done, Hayabusa. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, well done, boys.
Looking good.
I'm sure that I wonder if Arizona Airspeed is now sitting on the
watching.
It's the middle of the night.
It's a bit early for them, right?
Maybe they do. Who knows?
We'll probably watch it later.
I'm sure
they're going to tune in just to watch you, of course, right?
Well, no, yeah. Hi, Thomas. Are you up and running?
Hi. Yeah, I know. So the atmosphere in his building. We've had a whole round 1 of the AAA that has been judged now, and it's interesting. High score of 27.
Yeah, we don't count them. So high score is actually 23 or 24.
24 from Rhythm.
Rhythm had the 24. So that is good.
Yeah, it's
that
good.
is
and then
very
a couple of teams in with the 23, Satori and Qatar as well, I believe. Right?
Qatar, with the 22, I believe. They are close. That bunch is behind Hayabusa. It's a close race.
And the girls as well.
The girls are in there.
And fly in the open team, the French open team. Always all tight.
And it looks like the Canadian team. They're looking at the open class scores now too.
But it's 1 round.
Yeah, one. Right. Yes. Yes. I mean, it's 1 round. So, but it indicates. The first one somehow indicates like Satori. Excellent performance. So we're seeing some of the teams who are going to be in that bunch of teams or not.
Yeah, no. It's
all right. Well, let's. I guess we're coming back a little later again and see round 2 together. That's fun just watching. Next time I want to bring a coffee. It's not ready for the beer yet, but
maybe beer soon.
Yeah, just get comfortable.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you later.